And welcome. This is actually lesson 5 of chapter 6. Okay, algebraic fractions. So far we have learned how to do addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of fraction. Right, all those are expression. Okay, now we're going to move on to equation. So the highlight of this lesson is on equation. Okay, we're going to solve it. Okay, we're going to solve equation. End of the day, I want to know what is the value of x. That is basically what solving means. All right. So over here now, algebraic fraction. What do I do now? Over here, we're going to use this thing called the cross multiply. Okay, so how to do that? Okay, you see here on my left hand side of the equation, 2x minus 3, right? I'm going to change it to a fraction. Okay, 2x minus 3, they are all whole integers, whole numbers, so basically just over 1. Alright, and then equals to 2 over x. So I got 2 fractions on each side. Okay, or rather 1 fraction on each side of the equation. Then cross multiply. Now the denominator over here multiply to the numerator. So I cross multiply this way. Oh, apologies for the focus. So the 1 multiplied to the 2, the x multiplied to the 2x minus 3. So what I have for the next step will be this. Right. Okay. So across, this is called cross multiply. Right. Only for equation I can do cross multiplication. Okay. After which expand and simplify. Expand. And then I see, okay, quadratic equation, so make one side 0. So remember, we only learn two type of equation, linear or quadratic. That's x squared. Everything goes to the left. Okay, everything goes to the left. Okay, and after that, I factorize. Okay, I factorize. Should be able to get this. Alright, of course, whichever method you use for factorization is fine. Okay, it's fine. Okay, after I factorize this, sorry, this one too high. After that, solving equation. Okay, I hope you still remember how to solve equation. Okay, solving quadratic equation. This one is in the previous chapter. So it's either 2x plus 1 equals to 0 or x minus 2 equals to 0. So 2x plus 1 equals to 0 or x minus 2 equals to 0. Solve them individually. I'll have my x equals to negative half or 2. Okay, so this is how I can solve the quadratic equation, or rather fractional equation. Okay, now what happens if b? Okay, now what happens if, okay, now I got 2 fractions on one side. So the 3 over 1, I leave it as 3 over 1. Okay, but left hand side, you see on one side, if I have more than 1 fraction, I cannot do the cross multiplication. Cross multiplication can only do it if there's only 1 fraction on each side. In this case, left hand side got 2, I can't do it. Then what must I do? Well, previous lesson we learned how to combine them, right? So combine them, subtract them together first, simplify the left hand side in short. So common denominator, and then combine into a single fraction. Okay, common denominator and then combine to a single fraction. After that, yes, 1 fraction already, but don't be in a hurry to cross multiply first. Simplify further. Okay, simplify further. 180 multiplied by 5. Okay, it is 900. And when you simplify, you get a nice surprise. The surprise is 180x minus 180x. That's nice. I'm left with 900 over x plus 5 equals to 3. And now you see 1 fraction on each side. Well, the 3, yes, it's a fraction. Whole number is a fraction. It's 3 over 1, remember? Then I do cross multiply. Cross multiply. Okay, left with 900 equals to 3x, x plus 5. Okay, so when I do cross multiply, for starter, don't be in a hurry to do expansion. Okay, because cross multiply is actually quite a complex step. Alright. Then after that I see, okay, quadratic, so make one side 0. In this case, I shift everything to the right because I prefer my x squared to be positive. Okay, then I see 3, 15, 900 all divisible by 3. So I simplify again. Okay, that equals to 0, I can shift from the left hand side to right hand side. There's no problem with that. Oh, okay, sorry, I unknowingly paused the video. So basically from here, I factorize it, x minus 5 and x plus 20. Okay, after which will be x minus 15 equals to 0 or x plus 20 equals to 0. Okay, so x equals to 15, x equals to negative 20. So my answer is x equals to 15 or negative 20. Right, okay, so do on the practice 6 question. Alright, and stay tuned for the next video. We'll be moving on word problem. Alright, see you.